Hey yo, I been on, been con, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. I mean I been storm, X-Men been form. He keep on dialing Nikki like the prince on. I been on, been con, Bentley tints on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Carol the Diva. Today I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys, and if this is your first time doing makeup or you're not very good at it, don't worry, it will be easy enough for you to catch on. So this is the palette I'm going to be using today to do my makeup look. This is definitely my very favorite palette. And it's also my go-to palette. So most time I'm doing just a simple look. This is the palette I go for. So these are the shades that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to point at them. So just watch carefully because I'm not going to be showing them again when I start doing the makeup look. This color will be my transitioning color, and this gold shimmer one will be the one I put on my eyelid, and then this darker color I will put on the outer lid. I'm gonna start by moisturizing my face, and I got this little moisturizer from Dollar General just in case you guys are interested in getting it. I try not to use it too often because I realize that I get little bumps on my face from it. I do have sensitive skin, so I have to be careful what I use on my skin or how often I use them. So if you have sensitive skin like me, you want to be mindful of that when using it. Next, I'm going to do my brows using this Tattoo Studio from Maybelline. I will be applying the dip brow using this dual brush. So I'm not gonna do too much explanation of what I'm doing here because I do have a video up here where I'm doing my brows, even though I'm kind of thinking maybe I need to do an updated one. But anyway guys, if you need to see an updated video of me doing my brows, please let me know in the comment box below. To clean up my brows, I'm going to be using my Tarte concealer, and I'm going to be applying it using this brush. I take a little bit on my brush just like so, and then I use it to carve out my brows to make them look nicely done. And as I apply it under my brows to define it, I pull it down towards my eyelid so that when I apply my concealer, everything will all blend in one. Now that I have them both done, I'm going to apply some more concealer all over my eyelids. This works as a primer and it helps my eyeshadow to pop a little more. Next, I'm going to use this brush to blend it out evenly. Now I'm going to use this Fit Me by Maybelline setting powder with this fluffy brush to set my concealer that I have on my eyelid. And all I'm doing is dabbing only a little bit all over the concealer. This will make it so much easier to apply my eyeshadow when I get to it. To apply my shadow, I'm going to be using this small fluffy eyeshadow brush. Now I'm going to blend my first color on, and I'm going to be blending it, taking it all the way out to my outer lid and all the way in to the bridge of my nose. And whatever I do to one eye, I'm definitely going to be doing it to the other eye. I'm just not going to catch it on camera. Now I'm adding the darkest shade I showed you earlier in the palette. When I picked it up on the brush, I'm just gonna push it onto the outer corner of my eye and then blend it inward. And I'm gonna keep doing this until I feel like I have enough on there. I'm gonna add some shimmer eyeshadow from what I showed you earlier, and I'm gonna apply a generous amount. Usually I would use my fingertip to apply this because it does goes on better using my fingertip, but because I'm wearing nails and my eyes are so small, I'm gonna use the brush today. I'm applying the shimmer shadow kind of like a cut crease, but we all know it's not a cut crease. But yeah, this one they call it the lazy girl cut crease. Just in case you don't want yours to look this blunt, you could always go ahead with a blending brush and blend it out. But this is the look I'm going for today, so I won't be blending it out. Now from my Morphe palette, I'm going to use one color out of it, and I do apologize I did not get this on camera, but you'll see exactly where I used it. For my wing liner, I'm going to be using the Flick Stick today, and if you are new to doing your makeup and doing wing liners, I do recommend this product. It comes with 2 in the pack, so it's very much worth the money spent. On one side it's very pointy, and on the other side it has like a triangle look, and this is what's gonna guide you into doing this wing line. I gave it a little flash before using it to get it nice and wet, and then I push it onto my skin kind of like a stamp, and that's how I get the perfect wing. I then went in with the pointy side to finish it off. This is by far the easiest liner I've used to do my wing. Now I'm adding some lashes, and this part you could definitely skip if you're unlike me and have a lot of lashes. You could just add some mascara and call it a day. To prime my face, I'm going to use this primer called Baby Skin, and I found this on Amazon just in case you guys are interested in getting one. And I'm gonna rub this on all over my face. I have dry skin, so I really don't worry too much about sweating or a lot of stuff that I see some people worry about. So yeah, I'm just gonna rub this all over my face before I apply anything else. I'm adding some setting powder onto my primer, and I know this may look crazy to some of you guys, but this is something that works for me. It makes my foundation goes on so much smoother. So yeah, sometimes I do this, not all the time, but today I'm definitely doing it. Today I'm going to be using my True Match foundation by L'Oreal, and let me tell you guys, this foundation is inexpensive, but it's the bomb. Every time I use this foundation, I get an awesome end result, and it really doesn't matter what primer I use. For some reason, it always turns out great. I use my brush to apply it onto my face and get it wherever I want it, and then I would go in with my beauty blender sponge and blend it out. Just so you know guys, the sponge is damp, because if you use a dry sponge to apply the foundation, that's not gonna work. So yeah, definitely soak your sponge and squeeze it out before applying your foundation, and then you want to use it to push that foundation into your skin, and that's how you're gonna get that smooth, flawless looking finish. Don't mind me here guys, I was doing an Instagram reel while I was recording this video, and that's why you see me holding my phone there. And you want to get this foundation everywhere. I usually don't get it too close up under my eyes, because that's where I'm going to be putting the concealer, and I don't want it to look too cakey, so I usually try to avoid that area. I know you guys can already see how flawless my face looks just by adding the foundation. So hopefully now you can see why I like this foundation so much. Now I'm using my Tarte concealer that I showed you guys in the beginning, and I'm gonna apply it under my eyes, on the tip of my nose bridge, my forehead, my cupid's bow, my chin, and some on my cheek. And with this flat brush, I'm gonna blend everything out. I could use my beauty blender too, but for some reason I wasn't even thinking about that. Or I was gonna use it after the brush, but I ended up not using it. I only used the brush. I'm gonna go back in with this lighter shade of concealer and I'm gonna only apply this under my eyes, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want it to look even brighter, and this will help when I'm taking photos to make it pops even more. And this step is optional. You could definitely skip it, especially if you're new to doing your makeup and you don't want to mess it up too much. Now I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty contour stick to contour my face. And I'm gonna be adding it to my cheek, my nose, my forehead, and this is gonna help to give my face some dimension and not having it look too flat from just the concealer or foundation. And I'm gonna use this foundation brush to blend it out. Again, I could also use my beauty blender, but for some reason this is what I picked up, so this is what I'm using. As for my nose, I went in with a smaller brush to get that contour exactly where I want it. Now I'm going to use this Sash Cup Buttercup setting powder, not just to set, but to bake this concealer right into my skin. So everywhere I added concealer is where I'm going to be applying this, and then I'm going to leave it on for about 10 minutes before I dust it off. So now I'm back after about 10 minutes to dust the setting powder off my face. When doing this, I try not to apply too much pressure on it because I'm just dusting it off, not, like applying anything. So I'm trying not to apply too much pressure while I'm doing this. Now I'm gonna apply this bronzer by Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna apply it all over where I added my contour earlier, and this is just gonna bring everything together and blend everything in as one and give my face some more depth and dimension. To do my nose, I squeeze my brush in like this just to get it exactly where I want it. Now I'm going to use my Blushing in Bali blush and highlighter kit to add some blush and highlighter to my face. So this blush I'm pointing at right now is what I'm going to be using today, and then I'm going to use the highlighter directly under it. And this kit, I got it from BH Cosmetics, so you guys could check them out. Usually before my highlighter, I like to use this facial spray just to get my face a little bit moist so my highlighter could pop even more. I'm applying this on my cheekbone, on my cupid's bow, the tip of my nose bridge, and I'm also gonna apply some under my eyebrows and definitely on the inner crease of my eye. Now I'm gonna apply some lip liner, and I found this one that I got from NYX, so that's the one I'm using today. Now I'm using this brush to kind of blend it out to contour my lip a little. Now I'm using this lipstick from Eyelip Face that I totally forgot I have. Some days I like matted lips, and then some days I like it nice and glossy, so today I'm adding some lip gloss. Now I'm adding some setting spray, and like I told you guys before, I have dry skin, so this Make It Dewy setting spray is just my favorite. And that's the final step, you guys. Now all I have to do is let my hair down to look like that bad babe I am. So what you guys think? Do you think it was simple enough for you to follow? Please let me know in the comment box below. You guys have been asking me so long for these makeup tutorials, but I've been so busy. And yes, it's easy to record, but when it comes to editing, it takes a lot of time. So that's the reason why it took me so long. I like the way it turns out. It's a very simple look, and I'm so positive that you guys could follow along and recreate this look. This video was not sponsored, and I won't be listing the items used below, so if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. I will get back to them as soon as possible. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I would highly appreciate it if you will go ahead and hit that subscription button. Also, click the notification bell so you guys will be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.